Dear boomers, how can white privilege be used to help and protect the disenfranchised in America or anywhere else for that matter? I one time organized, I started out with a one-person revolution against the Trump policy of separating families, the children from their parents back in the Trump years. And I encountered a policeman who was badgering a Mexican man who could speak no English. I stood between the two of them and I said, "Keep your hands off this man. Stop it now." And I stayed there until the cop went away. And the poor fella was traumatized, of course. And then another time, I was down at the square in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, with my little sign that says, "Stop the separation of children and families." And I saw there are a lot of people jaywalking. We have a city in Lancaster County has a tourist. We have tourism at the basis of our money-making structures here. And there are tourists jaywalking. There was all kinds of people jaywalking. And a African American woman and turns out to be her niece, were slightly jaywalking. And the cops targeted them and tried to make an example of them. And the niece started screaming and yelling at the cop. And I could tell, oh my God, that's probably not what she should be doing. So I went over there, told the cop, I said, "Hey, look at all these people, all these white people. They're all jaywalking. Leave this person alone. Leave her alone." So he was going, blah, blah, blah. And I said, "No, now, leave her alone. Let them get the hell out of here. You are in the wrong." And as time went on, in that moment, it did work. It did break up. I was a little nervous. That kind of thing isn't necessarily fun, but it is something that as a white person and other white people, we can use our privilege to help people who are being targeted by the cops or by whomever, somebody who thinks they're better than them, some racist or whatever.